Hello, sweet friend. My name is Micah, and in this video, I would like to share with you the January Cat Collage Club Collage collection. I'm the illustrator behind Cat Collage Club, and every month I like to make a video like this one where I just share with you what's included in this month's printable collection. And this being the first collection of 2026, and there's some lint on my table, I thought of starting afresh, starting new and recharged, and taking a moment to breathe and focus on ourselves before the busyness of the year begins. And so I put together this sheet right here with cats pampering themselves, enjoying lovely scented lotions, and just sitting and relaxing with a face mask on, maybe putting on some new nail polish, enjoying a bubble bath, but also maybe recharging while reading or playing around with paint, all that lovely goodness. So this was a lot of fun to put together, and I hope it helps set the tone for the new year. Then also thinking of the new year, I know a lot of us start new journals at the beginning of the year, and some of those are probably dated. And my personal experience with dated journals has been, even with the best intentions, some pages just stay blank, and that is totally fine. However, I also thought it might be fun to have some cats for those pages. And so that's what we have up here. So this cat is declaring that she has no idea what happened. This cat right here is not sure what to journal about. And then sometimes you come across those empty pages after the fact and you don't really know what happened. So we have this cat here proclaiming that this page is unintentionally left blank. And this is just a question mark cat. I also thought this might be nice to just use for other instances where, you're journaling about a question or something that's unclear. And then just for variety's sake, I also made this little multiple choice box, which I thought might be cute. So there you can select yourself if the page is empty because nothing happened, you don't remember what happened, or that you had no time to journal. So yeah, I hope these come in handy and just bring a little bit of cuteness to those empty pages, and you can decorate around these cats, and then there's at least something to look at if you feel like that's what you want to do. And then, speaking of journals, I got a request for some page dividers, and this is at least my interpretation of page dividers. I hope I understood this correctly, but if not, let me know. So I made these. This set here is vertical, letting you create some columns on your page. And then we also have a set that is horizontal to create, well, are they still called columns then, if they're horizontal like that? I'm not sure. Doesn't matter. And with these, because these are so much smaller, I also gave you a version that has some backing to it, almost like a washi strip. And I made these fit the A5 and A6 Hobonichi Cousin Daily pages. This is the mini versions from the mini sheets, which fit in the A6. And what I mean by that is that they go from the top of the grid to the bottom of the grid. So you can create a neat separation on a Hobonichi Daily page. And then the same thing with the horizontal ones, just going from one side of the grid to the other. And yeah, I think that's quite cute. And I can see myself using that also obviously in other journals. You can also just use them as washi. So yeah, let me know how you feel about these and how you get on with these. For the people who are using cutting machines, I left the elements as elements, so there's no quote-unquote connective tissue between these. And I'm not sure if that if the cutting machine will realize that you want that as a strip. So please give me feedback. I'm happy to create alternative versions if you run into issues with these ones. We have some more stationary cats and also a request. I got a request for a cat for Collage Day, so you can put in your journal when you got some new printables. And yeah, just thinking about setting up new planners, new ink journals perhaps, where you want to keep track of new pens for this year, or where you want to do a pen test with all your markers and such things, or if you want to journal about how excited you are about your new journal lineup, those kinds of things. And yeah, and then some other things that came to mind. A cat that is anxious. This kitty right here just needed a moment, or needed a breather, you know, where you just want to close the door behind everything and just have a moment to yourself. That's what's going on here. And yeah, just a cat looking at the calendar, getting ready, planning. And this one is just frazzled or afraid maybe. Yeah, just some mixed emotions right there. They can come in handy. And then our January lettering. With every year, I change the way I draw out the months, and this is what I came up for this year. I hope you're gonna like those bubbly, thicker letters. I think they're quite fun. I also created printables of all of the other monthly lettering that I've done in previous years, and those are now available in the shop. So that is this sheet. And then this is also part of these. Yeah, most of these are requests. And then I also thought this rounds off our theme of a fresh start to the new year, because these cats are decluttering, putting things away, and maybe moving. So yeah, we have a cat here who's deciding what is going in the donation box. But then we also are bringing out the trash. We're putting things away in storage bins, maybe even the Christmas decorations. Yeah, bringing away donations. And then here we have a cute moving truck. And also some stacked up moving boxes. And all of this made me think of home and cats at home, and with prized possessions or lovely belongings. Just the little things, you know, that make home feel like home, like decor and pictures and those kinds of things. And yeah, thinking through clothes and sorting clothes, I created this vertical design right here with the kitty on the clothes. That could also be fresh laundry, I guess. And yeah, also a request for a cat snow shoveling. Of course, we are not out of winter yet, just because the holiday season is over. And some more lettering. And with this one as well, I would like to get your feedback. I decided to keep these without any boxes or backgrounds around them, which I do often with lettering, because while I do understand that that's easier to cut out, I also felt like this might be a nice variation, just a little bit something different. But if it turns out that most of us find that challenging to cut out or use with the cutting machine, then I'm happy to change that and keep lettering contained within boxes. So yeah, that is that sheet. And then of course we have the minis that are always so adorable and tiny and cute and fit just so well in A6 or passport size. And yeah, that is that. And I hope that this year is a good one for you, that you can, you know, fulfill some of your dreams or aspirations, or at the very least enjoy some moments with your hobbies and with journaling, and that yeah, it's just a nice companion to the year. I'm excited for what is to come for February. I already have some very fun ideas. And I can't wait to share another year full of cats with you. Yeah, as always, thank you so much for being here. I'm so grateful for you and your support and your lovely comments. It's the best. So, yeah. All right, I'll leave you with that. And until next time, happy journaling.